Today's about May 3rd, 2019. We're here with Paul Giebudowski with his mobile aircraft service, and he's invented a tool. It's quite a sight. It's called the Supreme Swing, and boy, it is supreme because it does something really, really special. And the reason for this video is unless I have seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it, but I want everybody to see how it works. What Paul's done, he's made a 12-volt version of this thing, and I want to tell you how easy it is. He's brought this thing out in his rig. He's a mobile mechanic. He's also an IA. Paul, may I just take a look at this here and see how he's got it hooked up to a standard 12-volt car battery, my old Volvo, and there's millions and millions of cars just like this. We use this just as a beater car to go run to the store, and it's got 12 volts. And this doohickey right here has got this 210 up in the air. And Paul, this is about 2,500 pounds, is it not?
It's that, yeah. Something
like that. And the way Paul's got this, as you notice, he's got the jacks here, and he's got these pins in the jacks so they don't come down in case there's some kind of hydraulic fluid leak. He's got the tail tied down there. You can see it. Paul, it isn't pulling that hard on the tail, is it?
No.
Okay, and in some cases on some aircraft maybe we'd have to do it a little differently with the tail, right? You might have to
Correct.
Okay, and he's got it, I would say, what do you think? It's about 20 inches off the ground, something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
All right, and what he's done is with this machine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I own the airplane, I'm going to cycle the gear to, what do we want to do? Swing it up, Paul? Is that what
Yes.
you want to do? All right, and what Paul can do then is check the rigging, check the gear doors, see how everything works, and diagnose things. And this airplane is in for annual inspection, and that's the purpose of this gear swing. We're going to swing the gear so we know that everything is all right, and we won't have problems flying this thing around. And here we go. I'm going to, Paul, are you ready to do a swing here?
Yes.
Okay, what I'm going to do is turn the master on. And I'm going to put the gear, first of all, I'm going to get in front of the gear because we know on a 210 it wants to slide backwards. The gear wants to slide backwards. So I'm going to get in here and I'm going to maneuver myself. Okay, Paul, I'm going to put the master on. All right, and I've got the gear selector. Up, Paul. Go ahead and swing your gear.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, let me get in position so people can see this here.
All right.
This is the beauty of it, folks. I want you to see how okay, Paul, are you ready? Go ahead and swing this gear with your supreme swing. Let's go. Look at that, folks. And we don't have any electrical power. We've got a 12-volt battery and an old Volvo. And Paul's supreme swing. Swinging the gear here. How's it look, Paulie?
Clean up. All the way.
Real nice. Doors closed nice?
Yep.
Okay. Next we'll check the down sequence, but looks real nice. What's that stuff leaking into the bucket here, Paul, underneath?
It's an overfill.
It's an overfill?
Overflow.
Nothing to worry about?
No.
Okay. I noticed you added a little hydraulic fluid to your reservoir before we started, and that's the overflow from that, huh?
Correct.
Okay, Paul. Looks real good. I'm very, very pleased with this. All right. We'll try a down gear cycle just yet. I want to just take a real quick look at the Supreme Swing. Now, this is your own invention. Is that right, Paul?
Yes.
You designed and manufactured this. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we see it work. We see what it did. And folks, I mean, we don't have anything. We don't have any electricity. That's a little issue right there. A little spring might be missing or something. Spring broke. Okay. Well, that's what you find when you swing the gear, folks. You find little things like that, and Paul will take care of it. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Giebudowski. Paul Giebudowski, manufacturing in Demotte, Indiana. And Paul, you can ship these things all over the world, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So a guy in Saudi Arabia wants to buy a Supreme Swing, he can do it. He can do exactly what you're doing, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Paul. Nice going.